Yes, I can do a plug for you because I tell everyone, I tell my coaches about you. So yes, and I tell my team about you. I feel like you you can get in my head and help sort all the things that are like rolling around and put them into categories. And so for me, I like lists and I like to see things in front of me. I'm not good at keeping track of them. So having a Trello board with you and having a Google Drive shared folder with you is really helpful. And then I can tell you a million and one ideas, and you're like, no, we need to focus on this because these things can't happen until you do this. And so for me, that's really helpful because my brain is like, I mean, I'm listening to Lori and I'm like, I have 10 ideas for you, but right. So I need to just focus. And then you're like, this needs to be done now. Like, because I can tell myself to do it and I won't do it. But if I know, oh, Elaine told me to do it, I better do it. It's more, I don't know why. I don't know why, but it works when you tell me to do it. Because it's like, okay, I don't need to binge watch on Netflix another night. I need to work on my thing that Elaine has me working on. Because you see the potential, and sometimes you see it more than I even do. So that's been helpful. And then just having that you can automate thing has been helpful for me because I used to have this email for that, this texting for that, this for Facebook, this for Instagram, and I couldn't keep track of anything. And it would be like 4 or 5 days or a week before I would answer someone. I'm like, oh shoot, I lost track of that person. And this way, I know exactly where everything is. It's a lot to have on one site, but it's also good because it says this came by text, this came by email, this came from Facebook, this came from Instagram. And so when you reply, you pick how they responded to you, and it's not having to go everywhere around the world and get lost.
Right. Trying to keep track of everything all at once is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Yvonne and I started working together, she had a big idea, and we worked together to really figure out who she was, because at the time she was a consultant for Young Living, but really wanted more. And I really wanted more for her to really brand herself as her, but what else could she do? Because I'm of the opinion that sometimes, we've seen direct sales companies come and go, right? And then what? And so branding yourself, and I think if you guys know Tamara Hamilton, I think she is a really great example of this that I learned way early on, is that when her makeup company went away, it didn't impact her because it didn't matter what company she was with. People came to her regardless of the product. She had branded herself as the beauty blogger. And so it didn't matter what company she was selling lipstick from, right? It didn't matter. And so for Yvonne, being with Young Living, it was like, how can we find something that is a companion? How could you do something that will supplement the Young Living oils and not just be the main focus? And so Yvonne, do you want to tell them what has transpired out of that? Because I think it's really freaking incredible.
So part of my idea for Young Living is, ditch and switch everything because we all want to live a long, healthy life and we want to enjoy life, but we don't want to wait till that one day when we retire, or one day when the kids are out of the house, or one day when I have $1 million. I wanted people to take their bucket list seriously, but I also wanted it to be more than just a to-do list. So Elaine helped me really dial it down to, yes, it's a bucket list, but it's a bucket list. You're living your bucket list. You're in alignment with your bucket list, and you're living actually beyond your bucket list because things just happen because of how you are and who you become as you go through your bucket list items. So she helped me create a 21-day challenge, which became a workbook, which now has a mastermind, which now is going to be do it at your own pace, or it's going to be one of those, pay me and I'll guide you through it. we're doing vision board parties, and it's going to eventually merge into some kind of like celebrate your life now, because I've worked in hospice. I'm a geriatric physical therapist. I have so many stories of life lessons from my patients and from my coworkers. And so I feel like we wait and wait and wait, and we don't celebrate life now. We talk about the person when they're dead, in their casket, at their funeral, and that's called the celebration of life. And I think that's one of the stupidest things on the planet, because we are all needing to tell each other how much we mean to each other when you're alive, right? Like, why wait till you're dead? 500 people could show up to your funeral, but you don't get to hear anything. So we need to celebrate life now. So that's my whole bucket list project and my celebrate life now idea. And I love to throw parties. So this is like perfect. I can have fun. I can teach people how to live a fulfilling life with their purpose, right? So she's really, really helped me focus on that. And now she's working on me charging enough to do that, right? Because we all tend to not charge enough as women, because we feel like we just need to keep giving and giving and giving. So now she wants to help all of us make money. So I would
Yeah.
hire her.
And she's writing a book.
Yeah. And I'm writing a book.
Writing a book. So a lot of really cool stuff that we've been working on together. And it's been about like, what, I don't know, 8 months or so that we've been working together.
Yep.
So fun. So fun to watch you grow, charging $0 to actually charging dollars, seeing her face explode when I tell her how much I think she should be charging. She freaks out. Helping her gain her confidence to charge money. Super hard for people. So thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thanks.
I hope that the last 5 days were helpful to you in some way in your business. That is my goal, is, you know, I want you to have a solid foundation to scale and grow your business. And having a system, having a tool of some sort is the way to go. Without duct taping it all together, that's how I was running it, right? I was duct taped together with 13 programs, not time effective, not efficient, wasting a lot of time, wasting a lot of money. And I would love to help you figure out a solution that will work for you, even if it's not with me. I want you to have a system that will actually support the growth of your business. I don't care who it's with, just have one. So if I can be of assistance, please, please, please schedule time on my calendar. I will send you whatever I need to make that happen. Just let me know.